Joke's So Funny, the podcast. This is your host, John Lewis. Got some special people. Very special lady in the room with me, Daniela Aburto. My mom. What up, Daniela?
Hi.
That's her. How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good. Okay, I'm gonna drop the shock jock voice.
Okay, I'll drop my NPR voice.
Here we are. As I was saying earlier, I come up with puns just naturally because I'm a conduit of just beautiful things. Like things just come from God and heaven through my brain and then out my mouth.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What's a condiment?
Well, it's like mayonnaise or mustard, but in my case, it's like a delicious, Dijon mustard, or maybe a horseradish, if you will. Like something unique and tasty. And it comes out of my mouth in the form of these lovely puns that you don't even see coming, right? Name drop. Stephen Feldman comes up with this stuff all the time.
Name drop Stephen Feldman.
So, question.
Yeah?
I guess you could say you like your puns with mayonnaise.
That's I don't get it.
Like buns with mayonnaise.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, cool. Yeah, all right, cool. So you're saying, like, my puns. Okay, yeah. All right, I guess it works, yeah?
Whatever, dude. That was funny.
This is what John Lewis does when I intimidate him with my sense of humor.
Oh.
Wait, you gotta say who you are.
Oh.
We already said it's my mom, Daniela.
It's your wife.
Well, that's your opinion, dude. What do you identify as, Daniela?
What kind of shoes are you wearing? Are those Jordans?
I'm uncomfortable with all of this, including the shoes.
So the shoes that I have on are a pair of Nike Zooms, right? Which you can Google them so that people who are not watching right now can look at them. They look like a pair of plastic shoes ate a pair of cloth or soft plastic shoes, if you will.
And he liked them because he didn't have to tie them.
I do like them for that reason because deep down I am kind of just an old person waiting to go.
Or a 3-year-old.
Either or. I couldn't tie my shoes until I was 13.
Okay, so a 13-year-old.
It's the 13-year-old John Lewis. Yeah, I couldn't tie my shoes forever. My mom always used to say, John Lewis, I'm going to have to go down the aisle. You're going to be halfway down the aisle, and I'm going to have to run up and tie your shoes.
Yeah, I would always say that to him.
She would.
Yeah.
Because that's my mom, Daniela.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, I'm recording.
Mom, if you're Mexican, how come I can't speak Spanish?
Because your dad was gone.
He was gone?
Because I don't know how to speak Spanish.
You don't?
You dumb shit.
Wow.
Just
Take an
kidding.
addition.
Eres un idiota. He can't understand me. It's great.
I can speak pig Latin. Does that count for something?
Okay, so
Maybe for pigs.
my wife,
My wife.
she
That's a really great
Wants
rap
me-
impersonation.
to learn how to. She's from Pakistan. She wants me to learn how to speak Urdu so that when we're in public, we can have a conversation and people don't have to know what we're talking about.
That backfires on you. I have a story, but go ahead.
So is that I know that might be a reason why some Hispanic people.
Yeah. Well, and then she can say, Daniel, you speak Urdu. Or do you? Condiment of power, baby. Condiment of gold.
That was more like, I don't know, what's the lowest quality brand of mayonnaise?
That'd be Hellman's, probably.
No, that's like the best brand.
Hellman's Own is the best quality mayonnaise you can get.
Yeah.
Dude, mayonnaise must be in the shitter. There's no artisan mayonnaise?
Well, yeah, but I
That's one
mean,
of the
you're
few
not
things
you're
that-
not giving us any of that, so it's not even in the.
You're my mom. You're supposed to provide ladies.
Give us, John Lewis, give us your artisan mayonnaise.
That sounds like a really fucked up porn. Just give us your artisan mayonnaise.
Straight from the source.
Oh, God. Mine was on. Whipped it up in the kitchen this morning.
So, when do you think Homeboy will... Homeboy
Kendall?
as in our friend, not
You know what?
because of his
Kendall,
ethnicity.
this is what Kendall is like. He's like
I gotta preface that. We do not judge in this place. We're a diverse place. We're inclusive.
Kendall is like the stray
Kendall.
cats.
It's not me.
Kendall is like the stray cats that we have at our house. You know, if we get there one day and Orange Kitten or Frank or Sweet D or Mac or Dennis is there, we're happy about it. You know what I mean? If they're not there, that's okay. Don't worry about it. We'll put out food anyway. If Kendall
not
wants to
true.
be here, he can be here. We'll still have chow out when he comes.
He made a promise to me.
What was his promise?
That he would love him forever.
Oh,
True
that's
that.
so sweet.
True
That if you guys weren't married in 15 years, you'd get together.
like him, all right.
Or
Promises are made to be broken, right, Daniel?
Tell me about that.
Joke's so serious, the podcast.
yeah.
Okay, so being a married couple, how do you all
Oh, shit.
resolve disputes? Because arguing is as much about marriage as anything.
With our fists.
Very nice, yeah.
Yeah.
No, seriously, how do you see? Like John Lewis is uncomfortable now.
No, I'm fine, dude.
I'm just saying, like I'm sitting.
Dude,
here
I don't
with this
know
shit.
whether. Here's my problem. I don't know whether to go serious with it or to be like, this is deep talk conversations.
No, be real.
Joke so serious, the podcast. Don't joke, please.
Yeah, Daniel, do you want mayonnaise or barbecue?
What do you want?
I want.
You won't get to the meat, boy?
I want to like. It doesn't have to be a long discussion.
We can have a serious discussion. If you will
Alright.
say big boy wants the meat, pretty
John
please.
Lewis, let's hash out this beef.
All right, but he's got to say big boy wants the meat, pretty please.
Big boy wants the meat. Pretty please.
All right, here we go. So this is how. This is what we'll do.
How about let's just do like a live action?
Oh, okay, cool. Let's go.
Okay, what was the last thing we fought about?
I don't know if it qualifies as a fight, but definitely me forgetting about.
I know what the last thing was that we fought
Okay,
about.
you start the fight,
Okay, so
which is how it usually
let me
goes.
She
let
would
me
remember.
give
Right, of
our
course.
audience some context here. So, I'm crazy and I decided to do this cleanse where I am fasting for 3 days. So, let me just say that I'm pretty hangry right now. So, if you're hangry, avoid your spouse. So,
Jeez.
that's the context of this.
This girl's really in the wilderness right now.
This
So-
is a great story already.
Oh yeah.
Today, I'm sitting here. I haven't eaten in 24 hours, and my husband, John Lewis, over here makes himself some dinner in front of me,
Yeah.
and not saying, "Hey, could I have some of your food?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm not going to put you in that position,"
Yeah.
but I do lean on his shoulder and say, "Just eat," so that I feel like I'm eating.
So there's
I just
already
want to
details
feel-
of this thing that have been left out. Please go
I
ahead.
just want to feel like I'm eating food. So,
Okay.
That's a
You
very
know-
kind and very gentle
Listen,
story.
lady.
no, it doesn't end
John
there.
Lewis is ready to nail
Here's-
it.
Yo, I'm ready to roll,
Here's
dude.
where the unhealthy, or here's where the argument comes in.
Okay.
He refuses to eat. He stands up. He pushes me away, grabs his dinner, and walks to another room and tells me, "No, that's unhealthy."
Oh.
So
innocent
I'm heartbroken.
Daniela.
I
Yeah.
keep telling him I'm not mad.
Yeah, she
I'm
was
just
heartbroken.
disappointed.
Daniela the victim.
Yeah.
So that
Joke
is
so
how we
victimized.
dealt.
Joke so victimized. Help us, please.
I'm just agitating John Lewis by
I'm ready to roll, dude.
Okay.
I'm ready.
to roll?
Let's get into this shit.
But first, I would like to add, congratulations on making it a day.
Thank you.
You're like not even halfway through, but you're a third of the way through.
Thank you. I'm
And-
proud of myself.
You know what? Fasting is hard.
You know what? Even though
And it's probably
all of your testimony was full of shit, I'm proud of you too. Literally,
Whoa,
98%
John
of that
Lewis.
was bullshit.
This is how we argue.
Okay, so let's. I feel like Maury right now.
You feel like who?
Maury.
Dude, I'm just so mad right now. I don't even get your references.
Whoa.
That's not
gonna have
because
to
you're
fucking-
mad.
This
It's
is
because
a
you're
gonna have to
real
clarify some
thing.
shit.
No, but
This is real.
I'm
here's
going
John
hardcore.
Lewis.
You wanted to fucking go. We're gonna
You-
fucking go.
You don't
Yeah.
understand that reference because you're homeschooled.
No,
not
I
'cause
don't
you're
understand
mad.
shit.
Wait, You should know this reference because you were homeschooled.
You know another
No.
reference.
Boy,
I don't get.
24/7.
I literally started crying because he wouldn't let me eat the food over his shoulder. I don't get that reference at all.
I did not start crying.
I didn't get any of your. I was literally heartbroken. That's what you said.
I said heartbroken.
Oh, does heartbroken not indicate tears?
Not in
What
my
kind
case.
of heartbroken are you if you're not crying?
Well, let's not actually have it drawn out.
You guys can't see it, but he is holding a pickaxe at my neck right now.
That's right, and I'm ready to pull this motherfucker. Like, seriously, I was homeschooled, so I don't know how it works, but I think there's a trigger down here and I can pull it, and both of our heads will come off.
So you're saying your mom smacked you around growing up?
No, I'm not saying that shit. My mom's a wonderful person, and she's here right now. Daniela, comment?
Tell the truth.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Yeah, so let's
go.
let's hear
Let's
John
fucking go.
Lewis's.
Okay, so this is the shit that happens, right? So she's dieting, right? Awesome. I'm glad that she's doing a fast. Like, it's cool that she wants to, like, be healthy and shit. And I'm trying to be a supportive fucking husband, right? So we come in the house. First of all, I fucked up earlier today. I'll admit that. Why? I went and got Raising Cane's and I ate it in the fucking office. Disclaimer, we work together, so she saw it, right? So that was kind of bullshit because
Yeah,
she's got to watch me eat fucking delicious chicken fingers.
He tantalizingly came up to my desk and stuck several fries into his mouth
Yeah.
after waving them in front of my nose.
Well, and then I would take the chicken tenders and I'd wave them in front of her and then lick them and go, tasty, tasty chicken fingy. And then I would eat them just like that.
And
You know,
he would
I granted, in retrospect, I regret it. But in the moment, you don't know what's going to not be funny. You know what I mean? You just say shit, man.
Well, real life isn't stand up.
Well, I mean,
You don't have to tell a joke 24/7.
I want a shirt
Well,
that
your
says
life's
that.
a joke. Why not? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa,
I'm not going on
Whoa.
stage pretending to be funny.
The pickaxe
Who
is
is?
now on Daniel. Me, I am.
Would you put that thing down?
Look,
Okay, so tell
this
us the
is
rest
thing.
of this.
I'm not finishing this until I've dug a hole big enough for 3 people. All right?
All right. Well, I'm helping you.
Okay,
Keep
let's
going.
go. Here, you take the pickaxe. I'm gonna keep talking. All right, so this is what happened, right? So I take the delicious chicken fingies into work, and I feel guilty as shit about it, right? So that night, or today, we were going home that night, like it was yesterday. Today we were going home, and I'm like, I'm an asshole, right? And so I say, hey, babe, you want to grab some food on the way back? And she's like, I fucking can't. I'm on a diet, you dick, right? So that was a piece of shit move, right? I will give you all of that, right? So first off, she's not even a good, like, prosecuting attorney, right? Because she left out 2 important details to this fucking case,
Yeah,
right?
it's taking you forever to say what those are.
Those were the 2 important details. They were on her side. I'm saying she's the prosecution, and she didn't even bring the 2 most important things here, which are things where I will admit I was being a dick.
But at the same time, speaking as a husband,
Right. And wife.
that's true. Depends on who. Anyways, so if you see
No,
your
continue
lady
that thought.
suffering, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes you want to be the devil on the shoulder and be like, all right, if you cheat, it's okay with me. I won't
Yeah.
say nothing. You know?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
That's you
We gotta chow down, you
okay,
chow
so-
clown.
It's
Here-
like, come on, you're doing so good. Just
We
treat
gotta go to
yourself,
Chow
you know?
Town.
Here's what I'm going to. Here is what I'm going to say John Lewis is going to tell next.
What?
He is going to tell everybody about how he asked me, is it going to be okay with you if I have dinner here? To which I answered, yes, of course. But I would like to say,
Woman, I swear to God, if you tell this bit, I'm gonna pull the trigger on this pickaxe.
what I would like to say is that I had no intention of actually eating his food. I just wanted to feel like I was eating it. I never
So
said,
absurd.
I never said,
This is.
me a bite.
I'm gonna break the 4th wall for a minute. So much of this shit is not real. The pickaxe is not
Don't
fucking real.
say that. God,
This-
you're like ruining that.
You ruined it when you said not everything has to be a joke, man. So I'm breaking the 4th wall right now too.
Well, you don't have to be like half this shit is made up. It's like people don't need to know that.
Dude,
well, don't
that's-
worry,
now you-
everybody.
sometimes you'll know,
I'm
sometimes
not
you
gonna
won't.
ruin it. So
Sometimes you know,
your
sometimes
back.
you don't, man. That's the thing of it. We're in and we're out. Oh shit!
That's
What
so
up?
funny, please.
Oh my
Thank
god!
you.
Look who it is,
Hi.
Kendall.
You like can't.
What is happening?
Cut it here, buddy. Good to see you, man.
Yeah, we shook hands.
We're arguing. We're having a
Together with
domestic
each other.
quarrel. Would you
It
like
can
to
hear-
help?
I knew if you brought your wife on this show,
Yeah.
that's what was gonna happen.
Well,
We're going
Daniel,
down. You
if-
might be wondering why I'm holding a pickaxe to her neck right now.
I wasn't,
You weren't?
but
Why
I
not?
am curious
Oh,
now.
you
Yeah,
are?
what's
Why-
up with the pickaxe? Why
Why
are
the
you?
fuck weren't you wondering about it earlier? What kind of
I
a
do
person?
that.
He just stepped in. He just got off work, man. Would you like lay off him?
Yeah, I'm not gonna come in here thinking that what y'all are doing
So
is abnormal.
hold up.
this
Your
is what
work
started it all.
Your work
Yeah.
is your work is such a traumatic fucking place. If you see someone with a gun to their head, you don't even think about it. You just think, oh shit, Carl, my manager's such a prick. That's all you think?
No, that's right. Yeah, I work at Kids Foot Locker. What? That's how it
Who
goes.
would bring a gun to a kid's foot locker?
People die over Jordans every day.
Yeah, who'd bring a gun to a knife fight, am I right?
It's almost right.
It's true, dude.
So what are y'all arguing about?
Well, first off, I feel like I need to say this was Daniel's request. And I
Yeah, you wanted
to
us
give,
to have this out.
Yeah, I wanted
sure.
to give people a real life marriage argument.
Marital squabble, if you will.
Yeah, how do people like?
Yeah.
My question is that like, how do people like resolve marital?
Marital disputes.
Yeah,
We usually play an
in a
episode
healthy
of Barney.
way. I know how to do it in an unhealthy way.
yeah.
You know,
What's
Yeah,
the unhealthy way?
Which
the
does it?
unhealthy way is like, bitch, shut the fuck up. I'm leaving. Right?
That's
Okay.
pretty. Yeah.
That's pretty unhealthy.
Shit.
Which
It's pretty
I.
unhealthy.
Anyways.
Well, we usually.
I mean, is that pretty unhealthy? I don't know about the bitch part
Yeah.
or even the fuck. Those two things probably aren't healthy for her psyche and or yours.
Yeah,
But
you
the
can't say
leaving,
that.
I do the leaving, and
Really?
she
Sometimes
hates
that's the
I
best.
would
thing
also
that you
hate
know.
that.
fucking hates it.
John Lewis has left a couple times.
You know
I have
what?
left once or
Not
twice.
cool.
Yeah, it's
That's
not
the
cool.
best. Sometimes
Why?
that's okay.
Why do you want to leave? I feel like girls never leave. Why do
Because
guys
you don't
leave?
want to hurt someone.
Yeah,
You don't want to
it's
say something.
it really is because the scariest thing is thinking that you're gonna do something that you seriously regret. Like you're gonna say something that's just so fucking mean. Like not even that you'll like hit someone, but just that like you'll say something so fucking shitty that you won't be able to come back from it. You know, that's the real fear in that.
Sometimes, you know, like I can just speak as myself as a man, but sometimes you just need to get up and do something for a while to get your mind off of whatever the
Yeah.
fuck's going on.
Sometimes you just gotta
That's
go
a-
out to the woods and whittle.
Yeah, you know, it's like, hey, I'm just gonna get in the car and drive
Carve a
around.
bear. Carve two bears.
So John Lewis, on a scale of 1 to 10, how far are you from whittling right now?
I'm about an 8.5. I'm twiddling
Wow.
my thumbs, getting ready to whittle. Know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get up, get out there, whittle me a bar.
Yeah, my guy John Lewis is a widow man.
Yeah, I'm a whittle boy. I'm a whittle boy.
That was a poor joke.
Using
You're a
whittle
poor
and
person,
little.
okay? That shit
Come
was
on
funny.
now.
I'm
Never
What's
been
wrong-
done before.
What's wrong
fucking
with poor
classic.
people, Daniel?
Nothing's wrong with poor people. You see where we're at right now?
So are we gonna talk about this shit
You
or
got
not?
2 rugs in here. It's luxurious as fuck.
It is.
Is that a lion? Wow.
Yeah.
I can't believe you have a pet lion.
Yeah,
in-
and this
I thought
pickaxe,
you said, is
it's
that a
gold.
line? I was like, what are you talking about?
What are you smoking, Ken?
It's like, holy shit.
Damn.
No, we're not that fancy, okay? We'll just keep
Going
lines out.
hard. It's hard to get talent like Kendall Smith Rodriguez in the house, man. We gotta have the drugs out, man. Fucking ready to go.
The what?
Huh?
I'm sorry, I missed it.
The
We're
line?
a G-rated
Oh,
podcast
the
now.
line. Oh.
Are we? Oh, I really
Yeah,
just
well.
fucked that up.
We're close enough. As far as she knows, we are.
I feel like these marital squabbles, that shit got really heavy with the walkout stuff. Damn.
Well, that's true, though.
Joke So
It's
Heavy,
too
the
long.
podcast. Don't leave me, please. That should be the name of it.
Or leave me, please.
No, that's sad.
No,
My-
that's. You're the one who said you like to leave.
What is this shit? Taking your power back?
Speaking of marital squabbles,
That looks like. Oh. Oh.
We're watching Vimeo right now. We have Vimeo for all the people who can't watch this because it's a fucking podcast. We have Vimeo on right now, and we're watching Vimeo because there's like some domestic violence shit going on in it.
Okay. So
Speaking
back
of domestic violence,
back to
uncomfortable to
our
see.
back to our squabble.
Now, I don't
What-
really want to hear about the fight anymore.
Oh, okay.
I'm more interested in how y'all guys resolved that because,
This shit has not been resolved.
No, yeah, I told
This
you I
shit's
wanted to
fresh.
it's
give you.
still going
Yeah.
on.
Well, we never
We never
argued
talked
about it.
No.
So
Oh.
this is real life,
What's the content?
straight from the oven.
What's the
So
content?
now I'm going to explain it from my perspective because we know, and I'll give it the Cliff Notes version. So
Okay, cool.
Daniela is on a fast right now, right? So we come home today, and I make myself a delicious quesadilla, right? I sit down, and I asked her earlier if she wanted anything, or if she was going to be okay if I ate in the house. And she said, no, I'm fine. Go ahead and make yourself some food. So I make some food. She comes up from behind me, grabs my hands like this, and then is like, hey, can I just like eat over? Can I just like watch you over your shoulder so I can feel like I'm eating the food? And I was like, no, that's fucking weird. No, thank you. And she says, please, please, please. And I'm like, no, get the fuck away. I want to eat my quesadilla without, like, Catwoman clinging to me. And she's like, please let me do it. And I was like, no. And so I got up, grabbed my food, went to the laundry room, and finished it off there. And that was where that argument ended, right there.
Gotcha.
Sounds like a clean
So
break.
I never actually wanted to eat his food.
No, there was no
I just
intention
wanted
to
to
eat the food.
feel like I ate the food.
But that was
It's
fucking
like a
weird to
mental
me.
battle, you know?
That shit was like Handmaiden's Tale when they're like forcing the woman to like give birth, you know, and then like the woman's like pantomiming giving birth like behind her. That's what that shit.
You're
felt
right.
like.
You're just like an oppressed pregnant woman.
I really am, dude. I'm an oppressed, non-pregnant, hungry boy. That's what I am. It's still oppression, dude. Like,
So-
don't knock my oppression.
Basically, it just weirded you out, and that pissed you off a little bit, and so you went in the laundry room.
I wasn't ever pissed. I was just like, I'm not fucking doing this. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna do it.
I'll say half of the time, I don't know. This is another pet peeve of John Lewis's, but I think it's because I'm the youngest kid. If somebody tells me that something is weird or annoying, I want to do it more.
Right.
So, yeah, he said no. And as soon as he said, no, that's weird, I grabbed his hands and tried to make him grab the quesadilla so he could pretend to eat it. But that was just the finish. That was the...
Straw that broke the camel's back.
There
I'm
you
all
go.
about
Thank
that
you.
absurd shit.
Yeah.
So, what
Like-
I want to know...
I get it.
You gotta be with somebody that can like go there with you, you know?
That's very
It's
true.
like if you can't fuck around, you know, do weird shit with your spouse, then
Well, so is it my fault? Like and it's not that I don't do absurd as shit, but like this time it just felt too weird. Like it was just like
what was so weird about that?
I don't know. It was just like it just felt weird. It just was kind of like, you know what I mean, Kendall? It's a little
I
weird.
know what both of you mean. Like,
Okay.
I've definitely done some uber weird shit, and
What's-
yeah, it's a little weird.
What's uber weird shit you've done with your chick?
Oh,
Nothing sexual. This is a PG cast.
Why not
Right.
sexual? It's okay.
Wow, save some podcast.
No
Jokes that's
judgment
sexy,
here.
please.
I'm just saying, what's the weirdest shit you've ever done with your chick?
weird. God, I'd have to think about it. Can I call her?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. You want to call phone a friend?
So, Daniel,
Alright.
Yeah.
if Saba came up behind you and said, can you please eat this so that I can pretend like I'm eating it, would you have pushed her away?
Probably not, because I enjoy doing that kind of weird stuff.
What about you, Kendall?
I hate to make you feel like a loner on this one,
Oh
John.
my
Jay,
god.
But I
Oh
also
my
probably would
God.
have eaten it, and I probably would have done it like real fun. Like I would have taken like 5 bites to make her eat.
Oh.
Act like she was taking 5 bites.
Or stuff like
This
the
is
whole
the thing
one.
I've
inside your
started to
mouth.
realize.
Yeah, like the whole sandwich.
This is the thing I've realized.
no.
This is the thing I've realized about Kendall. It's not that he's a better stand-up. He's just generally a better person. So like,
That is not true.
John Lewis.
if you can pull off that kind of improv, here's the thing. I was just like, I kind of wanted. I'm gonna break the fourth wall. I kind of wanted to be a dick. Like in that moment, I just kind of didn't want to go with it. Just to like be like, fuck it. I don't want to go with it right now. You know what I mean?
Because you're an oldest sibling.
I get it. I was being a dick. You know what? I'm sorry. This is how we resolve marital conflict. I'm sorry. It was my fault. I shouldn't have been a shitty person. Next time, if you want to pantomime me pooping or whatever, like, help yourself, dude. You want to just like sit on my lap while I take a dump? Go right ahead.
You know, actually, I do remember I wanted to know what it was like to pee like a man.
That's
And so I asked him.
interesting.
Yeah.
if I could, and it really weirded him out. But I finally convinced him.
Yeah,
I'm
it was-
terrible at peeing like a man.
It was fine.
Yeah.
You
Like,
gotta
She
break
aimed
those
my
boundaries.
dick. She would reach her hand like underneath my asshole and like point my penis. towards
No,
the thing.
I wrap my arms around you.
That's fucking hilarious.
It was pretty cool.
But I convinced him finally.
It was the funny part about it was there was nothing sexual about it at all. Like 0% sexual.
I got one. God. I think she's still on the phone.
I like the
Hi, Taylor.
Oh, she's been here this whole time.
Yeah, she just
Wow.
said hi. Like,
Hi Taylor.
hello.
Sup?
Feel free to put her on speaker if you want.
Yeah, let me do that.
Did you talk for like 2 minutes?
Yeah, you did. That's some people listen to us talk for way longer than 2 minutes. It's crazy.
Joke's so funny the
Yeah,
podcast.
because I can't hear what you're saying, so I'm just listening to mumble.
Oh, like Peanuts parents?
That's how we talk, though. We
Yeah.
mumble.
You say penis parents?
Peanuts parents?
Oh, Peanuts parents.
Like
Oh.
parents from the Peanuts. I probably
Yeah.
that.
I also
No,
heard
the teacher-
penis.
It's the teacher mumble.
The teacher mumbles? Oh, just the teacher
Yeah.
mumbles.
Mm.
Okay.
The teacher's like, wah, 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 wah. You don't ever get it.
That's definitely what he sounded like.
That's usually how we talk, but I wanted you to be able to understand me right now. So, I was asked the weirdest thing that we've done in our relationship. Thus far, John Lewis had Daniela aim his wanker to urinate in the toilet.
Is that weird?
I've
That's pretty
got
weird.
one I can think of.
I hope to God that's true.
What do you think of,
100%.
Reasoner?
Yeah,
That's
it's
badass.
legit.
I don't want
No, that's right. That's why you are not on stage with me.
This is a real relationship.
That's 100%.
What we have is a sham. This is real.
You know what? This is mine.
No, fuck that. A real relationship is where the woman aims a man's wanker at least once.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real.
That's real.
That shit's real.
That is real.
But yeah, well, I'm not gonna make this take out John Lewis's dirty closet clothes.
Right. No.
Yeah, it should
Joke
be
so
that.
I don't know if
Haha,
mine's too
please.
weird. Look, I put a tampon in her
Oh
vagina one time.
shit.
Oh wow,
That's a real. That's like. Was it International Women's Day?
It was not.
was she like?
Oh, that's like a
Was
saintly
she
thing
ill?
to do.
Were you just curious?
Now, did you cram one?
I think it kind of started as a joke, and then it happened.
He's drunk.
Oh, that's
Oh,
gross.
I was drunk. Okay, no, that explains it.
Holy shit. That makes it okay. This makes. I feel like. Does it count if it happened when you were drunk? I guess it does. Yeah. Did you cram one in your asshole just to simulate what it feels like?
I don't want to. Sometimes I don't want to say
That's just a
no
pleasure related
that
thing.
it doesn't count when you're drunk, because then I feel like.
You're condoning
You're-
rape.
I mean, to put it just absolutely 100% bluntly.
Damn, let's get real.
Wow.
Let's go feminist on this shit.
Yeah, I'm here
Joke so progressive.
representing.
The podcast.
Yeah, girl
Fuck
power.
patriarchy, please. Here we go.
Yeah,
Let's
Yeah.
roll.
Grab your man's dick, help him piss.
today.
That seems like a patriarchal act more than a feminist act. If I'm being totally honest there.
No.
The feminist thing would be taking
Something
a
very
tampon and putting
motherly
in your
about
vagina.
it.
That's pretty progressive right there.
You
You know what I mean?
hear that, fellas? This is what we're gonna do, y'all.
Yeah.
Every International Women's Day, I want you to go ahead and pick up that Tampax.
No, we're eco-friendly now. You get the cup.
Yo, you should shove that cup in there, man.
Oh,
You gotta shove a cup in there.
That
just right.
takes
Right.
a whole
So-
lot more effort too.
I don't know if you guys don't have a cup, you can use a shot glass or whatever. And
Okay, that's
I'm
cool.
just kidding. Is that okay? Yeah, you can use a shot glass. Just wash it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wash
Make
it
sure
good.
it's disinfected.
we don't want them getting what's that thing where foreign object shock syndrome or whatever.
No, that's actually why the cups are better. You can't get toxic shock syndrome.
Toxic
Dude,
shock.
you
That's
could lose
that's a
your
cool
legs off
fucking
that
name
shit.
for a
Yeah,
brand,
it's
dude.
pretty scary.
There's been like
That's
models
true.
that like lose their legs because of
What
toxic
the
shock.
fuck? You lose your legs because you put a tampon in? That's
Yeah, no,
fucked up.
like you
Like
die
the first
within
time.
hours.
Jesus.
It's something like when it's
Oh.
like randomly.
Fuck, ladies
Something
hard.
hits you.
What are the odds of getting that? Is it like lottery odds or is it like lightning odds? Is it like
I think like
Flip a coin on it.
I don't know 1%. I'm just gonna throw that out
50%
there.
of women dying from putting in tampons.
It's like not super common, but you always know a friend of a friend that has died
Damn.
from it.
Like 1 in 100.
Is that like an urban legend type
I
deal?
can't.
That's
I
a
don't
lot
know.
of people.
That's a lot. 1 in 100? That's a fuck ton of people.
Yeah,
I'm
it's,
looking
yeah,
it
I
up.
did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it depends on how hygienic you are.
How hygienic you are?
She should just come over.
That's because boys are super clean.
No kidding.
It's
Hey,
happens when you leave it in there too long.
That's true.
And the bacteria grows. And then
Yeah.
you're not taking care of your body. They kind of deserve it.
Yeah, you should take care of your body.
Joke
Yeah.
so educational, funny, please.
Yeah.
yeah. Could I get like a form of like, can I get like toxic gas syndrome?
That'd be cool. That'd
Is
be a
it called
better band
toxic
name.
shock
I
syndrome?
think I've eaten something that's done that to me.
Do you scrub your asshole?
It's like
Are you sure when you
toxic
shower you
gas.
scrub your asshole?
Like inside of
fuck.
it or on
Yeah,
it?
like a little around, like or just like around the edge. Like you don't want to do it like
I do, but from the throat.
wow.
Hey, Taylor,
Badass.
I'm gonna hang up with you.
Oh,
They're hanging
Bye
up.
Taylor. Thank
love
you.
you.
Thank you for being
Bye,
a good
Taylor.
You
sport.
can-
Thanks
We
for
love
You can come over here if
supporting
you
the-
want to.
Yeah, you should come over.
It's
don't you have
jokes,
to go
so-
to work?
Nah, fam.
Or you don't have to go close?
Okay.
Call me.
I just did. Just kidding, I'll do it again.
I meant when you're done.
Oh, okay. All right. Love you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Love you.
Daniel says peace and love you.
Bye.
Taylor.
Yes.
I don't know. That girl sounds
Sorry,
like
I gave you
someone.
the
That girl
expected.
definitely sounds like someone that had a tampon put in her by a boy.
God.
Yeah. I mean, lucky her, right? Every International Women's Day, y'all. Make the slip.
That's pretty cool,
Yeah,
dude.
I like that.
I think Google should definitely make an instruction. You know how Google like sets something up every like holiday for International Women's Day? They did all the different ladies in a video for them. They should have like an educational video of like how to insert a tampon for boys.
Yeah,
for
even
guys. Yeah.
even if they're not on their periods, they should still do it.
I agree.
Yeah, I know it's
Yeah,
crazy,
what if you
but
have
not
to?
every woman is on her period on International Women's Day.
Oh, shit,
yeah.
y'all don't sync up. That seems
Not
like
that
bad
much.
planning. That seems like really poor planning on y'all's part. I'm just gonna
But
be
don't,
totally
Yeah,
honest.
could y'all work with us?
Yeah, doesn't that happen if you work with someone for a long time? Like, y'all guys end up, like, syncing up?
Yeah, it's all hormone based, so you know if you really hate the person, not really.
Wait, so
you
if you
sync up
hate
to
someone,
your
you
like
won't sync
alpha
up?
woman.
Oh shit! So who's the alpha of the pack?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Dude, okay.
I don't think
out of
anybody
us
at the
boys,
office is
who
synced up.
This is a side of womanhood that we don't get to experience as males.
Yeah, and
Like,
it's not
God.
as easy as holding a penis while it's peeing.
The alpha female,
Although it wasn't easy,
they
was it?
sync up together.
Let's get
As
real.
it
That
wasn't. It wasn't.
It's like, you know who's your ally at work because it's like you're, fucking pissed on the same week.
yeah, you're both mad at the same time. You both want to quit your job at exactly
Your
the
poop
same time.
smells the same.
Wait,
Oh, God.
No?
no, back the fuck up.
Oh.
Your poop changes smells when you're on your period?
Oh yeah. Oh, there's
What?
period poops.
Well,
You know-
y'all guys
you
are
know-
like freaking feral.
Band name.
Period poops.
Period poops. That sounds like a pop rock band.
Y'all guys know that shit about each other. It's gross.
Yeah, man.
Oh wait, you guys don't share weird hygienic stuff with each other?
No.
Not at all.
You don't. Yeah.
That's such a difference. I'm just such a gross, like, I'm just gonna, like, it wouldn't matter who I married. I was probably just gonna say that to anyone. I would just spew that. Like, we'd be in a relationship for a little while, and I would just be like, sometimes I clean my asshole. Just like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wait,
I think
what?
the more gross
Like
thing was
boys are gross. Like
Yeah, boys are gross, and, like, I'm not gonna hold it in for forever. Like, you're just gonna probably know.
like your farts.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely not gonna hold
He's
that
already
shit.
Is-
farted twice tonight.
I have a
Yeah.
question. In y'all's relationship,
Yeah.
do you think there's a double standard on farts? I feel like my
No.
girlfriend sometimes gets mad at me.
I feel like
Because
we're
of the
equal
way I
opportunity offenders. For sure.
Have you ever
See-
had, like, your, partner fart on you and it, like, feels like they took a shit?
Like, it was a little bit explosive.
Like, you're just like, damn, it was, like, warm.
The first part of that, I absolutely.
That's
I
hilarious.
fart on John Lewis all the time.
Yeah, which is pretty cool.
He's into it.
Fart on me, please. I like to
guys
take
said
this girl to
sexual stuff
Fur's
was okay,
cafeteria. I like to take this girl to Fur's cafeteria, load her up, bring her back home, get her a little tipsy, and then
It's a
just
challenge though, because I'm Mexican.
take some work, man. Shit. Oh, fuck, dude. Yeah, I feel like we do not have a double standard on farting. That was like one of the
No.
first things when like we got together.
Actually, can I?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it did segue into this. I wasn't gonna tell this story, but
No,
John
please.
Lewis really struggled to open up to people whenever we
This is
first got
getting
married.
deep.
Yeah.
And well,
Well, I still do. I still have problems sometimes.
yeah, you
It's
know,
hard.
he just
It's hard being vulnerable.
he has some
That's the
trust
truth.
issues, and
Yeah.
Little comedy tip, sorry.
Wait.
No, go ahead.
no, you go ahead.
No, do your book thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
In improv, sometimes somebody will be like offended, and playing the character mad is the easier route.
Okay.
Funnier is sometimes being vulnerable,
Vulnerable. Be vulnerable.
See,
trusting.
John Lewis,
That's deep.
Yeah.
be vulnerable. So
It was really hard for me
All
to
right,
fart on
so
people.
let's hear
Wait,
this
let me-
heartfelt
let me-
story because
yeah.
we go deep sometimes.
you know,
Right.
it's gonna make your heart warm like Homeward Bound.
Sure.
Nothing's more warm than whenever that dude gets a porcupine in his face.
Oh, dude,
and
the
I
yellow
swear
lab.
that it was just a coincidence that the story is
boxer.
about pooping.
Mm.
So, John Lewis refused to go to the bathroom in front of me when
did.
we were married.
Yeah.
He would shut the door, and it wouldn't stop there. He would lock the door,
Yep.
turn on the water,
Yeah.
and then poop.
But the water had a double purpose. One, I didn't want people hearing my loud farts. Two, this is number two. I was homeschooled, okay? Number two, I needed the water to kind of like stimulate things down there and get the drift. You know what I'm
But
saying?
he told me
Yeah,
it
I
was because he didn't like to wash his hands with cold water.
I definitely did that. That's the most embarrassing part about the whole story is that I lied to cover up that I was embarrassed.
So
Well,
little
leave
by
it alone.
little, over the last 4 years
Oh,
that
bitch,
we've
please.
been
That was like
married,
2 weeks I dropped that shit.
I would crack the door open little by little until he started trusting me.
Yeah, I was like a feral cat where I was like, and then like she put food out and I went and grabbed the sardine like, but over
You know,
time
it
she would
just-
hold the sardine in her hand. I'd come over and I'd just take a shit right next to her.
Yeah,
Wow, that's
I would
amazing.
train him. I would make sure that there was no toilet paper.
Love
And
so
then
powerful. Love me, please.
I'd
podcast.
store the toilet paper outside so then he'd have to open the door if he wanted to wipe
Oh,
his ass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I would grab.
Yeah.
That's how you do that.
Yeah, so slowly I just started feeding him toilet paper.
So you get to watch him like take a deuce in the toilet.
That's right.
It's like one of those gnarly ones where you're like, oh shit, come look at this.
She put more work
You know
into
what I'm
potty
saying?
training her husband than she did the cat. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Wow, y'all guys are close.
Are we really? What are we at? 40 minutes?
Oh, I thought you
Wait.
just meant emotionally. Like you
No,
were so
like,
touched
that's-
by
Oh,
the
you
story.
meant we were tight. I thought you
Look
were
at him.
time-wise. Fuck, dude. Shit.
No, I'm saying y'all guys are close as people.
Yeah, we're tight.
Yeah.
We
It's real
tight,
shit.
man. And we brought all this shit here, and we just, like, this, we're open books,
John Lewis
man.
is shitting right now.
Yeah, currently. Yeah. The weird part is I'm in Kendall's lap.
Oh.
He really kind of...
This is how much
Not
he
right now.
trusts
Well-
you guys that he's
I thought you had
just.
hand warmers in your back pocket.
When I said, Kendi, please let me sit in Papa's lap, I just assumed you knew that it was going to happen.
That's a weird assumption, John.
Don't think that,
sexual.
Kendi. Kendi, look.
You're right.
Sometimes,
call me Kendi, it
sometimes
makes it feel
Kendi,
better.
a big boy gotta make brown. You know what I'm
You gotta like see how it sounds.
I understand.
dude? Occasionally,
Could you stop moving your butt around?
well, hey Daniel, do you have some water? You can maybe get going. Like, Like a little fountain, or maybe like, if you got a sink, can you get that action going
Like
on
a
here?
bidet,
Yeah.
but handheld.
Right.
That's my rap name.
And by the way,
Little
that's
Fountain.
called the water hose. What?
That's my rap name. Little Fountain.
Oh, I really wish it was bidet. That'd be better.
Can we do a quick improv break real quick?
Fountain is tight. Yes. On this break, y'all, I just want to remind y'all, plug, look out for John Lewis's autobiography, Shits with Rivers.
Please.
And
Shits with
also
Rivers.
Danielle.
God dang it.
Daniela's How to Train Your Man shit training for dummies book. It all starts with the toilet paper roll, ladies.
A toilet paper roll and a loving hand.
In a loving, yes.
Loving, helpful hand.
Patience.
Just some TLC, tender loving crap.
Yeah, what do we know? What do we know?
Oh my god, that's so funny. So are we gonna take a break? Or are we just keep rolling with it?
Keep going.
Oh, we're gonna keep going. Okay.
Keep going.
I don't know. I think the thing is this. I had a lot of, it was analogous to where I was at the time. You know what I mean?
What's that?
Some badass music. That's what that is.
Yeah.
That's the music I like to put on when I'm taking a shit. Like nice, calm river music,
You've come a long way.
I have. I like to think that I'm evolving as a person. I'm becoming a more dynamic, better me,
A dynamic,
Yeah.
better shitter.
Dude, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should start freestyling.
Do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
go.
Funny. Joke so, please. Laugh so hard you just might sneeze.
Oh, shit.
I'm on my knees. I'm about to bless you. Wait. Ew. Sometimes I say gay shit when I freestyle. Damn, it's been
You ever been in a situation where you're like, man, I sure hope I don't kick it. I sure hope I don't just die and then leave my family squabbling over, my Toyota Prius, cats, a house, and a handful of records. Sure would be nice if I had some way of documenting the fact that I want all of my worldly possessions to go to specific relatives. A will, if you will. That's a fun joke for you because this is the Joke So Funny podcast, so listen up. If only there was a way that you could get all of your legal documentation taken care of on one simple to use website with all the forms taken care of you. All you need to do is put in your name and what the hell it's supposed to do, press enter, and that bad boy gets sent to your house. You never have to worry about your legal expenses ever again. And if only that way was simpler than going to a lawyer like a douchebag. If only. Sadly, I don't know a way to take care of that. Why? Because whoever takes care of it online doesn't sponsor this podcast. That's why. Sorry, wish I could help. Guess you're just gonna have to go out and get a lawyer like the rest of us. Holy shit, that was fucking dope. Dude, when you rhymed let us with forget us, I was like, shit, I didn't know you could do that. Fucking 2 words together like that? Oh my god, dude. That shit was fly. Way to go, Kendi.
Yeah, it was alright.
Oh, what do you mean it was alright? You don't like it?
No, it was.
Oh, you think you can do better? That whole shit was being recorded. We can go back and play it back, and then we can have you do one
No, it's
and
good.
see if it was better.
It's good. It's good. I got everything.
Oh, it was good.
Yeah.
Just good? Kendi, comment?
Is that your pet
Look,
name?
one relationship has already had a quarrel on this podcast. I think it's y'all's turn, alright?
Yeah, it was amazing. Listen, go get it on iTunes, Spotify. It's called Joke So Freestyle the Ha.
Joke So Freestyle the Ha. That's the name of it? That's what you
Yeah.
named that? You named it after the
It
podcast?
actually doesn't exist, but that's I
That's
don't know
what it will
the fuck
be.
I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Why the
greatest
fuck
rap
are you gonna get our listeners, our loyal fucking listeners, to go out there and Google a fucking podcast that doesn't exist? It's Joke So Funny, alright?
That's valid.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Dude, you're blowing up on everyone tonight.
Yeah, man. Look, here's the thing. It's ever since I started taking a shit without having to turn the water on, it just comes out of me.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
It's just shit everywhere. That's my life.
I've created a monster.
Poop.
Poop
And
monster.
nobody wants to see
monster.
Marshall no more. They want Shady, their chopped liver. And if you want Shady, this is what I'll give you. I've created a monster. No.
No, I was just gonna let you keep going.
Yeah, I don't know the rest.
He's not gonna keep going.
Yeah.
It's okay, I will.
Okay.
So before you were trying to get our, loyal fucking listeners to look up shit that doesn't exist, what else do you want them to look up? Fucking rhyming let us and forget us? Because that shit didn't fucking happen.
Yeah, so anyway, you guys...
I made that shit up for you to make you feel good.
Y'all go to iTunes and search that joke so funny. What did I say it was? Slippery haha.
Slippery ha-has?
Yeah, no, it just wasn't a good joke. But, you gotta swing to miss.
Okay.
People that we know listen
You
to
forget
this.
your situation. Yeah, that's valid.
My grandmother listened to this once.
She did.
She's straight up dead.
How many? It was like a freaking Tarantino film just then, Daniela.
Yeah.
Do you see that shit?
Blew up.
He was just like, fucking.
That pickaxe was just swinging everywhere.
Yeah, you guys were dodging
I
it
just
left and
heard
right.
I just like, fuck, shake, fuck, shake.
I'm bleeding out right now.
Oh.
Oh, I'm trying to stop it up with my mouth, okay?
Yeah, that
You should do it with the tampon. Learn from Kendall.
hard to do this shit.
He's learning.
Alright, I'm done. I give up. You can bleed out if you want. It's your decision if you want to bleed out, okay? I can't make this
I
decision.
have to
for
make
you.
that decision every month.
Right. I was gonna go with the Tarantino thing and just be like, "You're not gonna die. Say the goddamn words."
I ain't gonna die.
Bernie Sanders was in a Tarantino film.
Fuck. I'm so busted. No fourth wall. That shit. She straight up busted me right there. That was 100% my Bernie Sanders impersonation.
Was that it?
Yeah, that was it.
Bernie
Sanders
Yeah,
here.
that's pretty good.
Thanks.
Real smoky voice.
Appreciate it.
He told me that's why he didn't go see Bernie Sanders this weekend, because he'd had him right at home.
I was afraid people would think I was him.
Yeah.
I would love to be in the bathroom and just be taking a dump and then just pretend I'm on the phone like, "You fucking bitch, don't sell my second house. We can't fucking afford to lose the house. We have too many goddamn memories there." And you put it down, just like that, and just people are walking on like, "Shit, Bernie Sanders, he's got a fucking temper, dude."
You should do that shit at places where if you can impersonate somebody,
Yeah.
The White
go to
House.
their rallies or whatever. Yeah.
See if you can get
Shit in the bathroom.
convince people that you're them.
Pissed. Yeah.
Just be going. I can't do a
Right.
George Bush. Can anyone here do a George Bush at all?
Oh,
No.
I don't think he does
definitely.
rallies.
He doesn't seem like a rally sort of guy.
George
China
Bush
painting
is more
class.
of like a old paint at home kind of guy.
Yeah. Well, maybe I could just take a shit in his bathroom, see if I could get his wife to think I'm him. Does that sound like normal thing, funny prank, or is that?
Shit,
Isn't
George
that the
Bush.
most like scariest thing? Is that like George Bush was able to be forgiven for his presidency because he paints now?
Holy shit! This just
like
got so deep.
He's just old and he paints, and so that humanizes him. And it's just like, wait, you fucking killed like 1 million people in Iraq, dude.
Was it that many people?
Yeah, man.
1 million.
Pretty much.
Holy
There's so many
shit.
freaking civilians that were killed over there. Did you see all that Wikipedia shit where they're like blowing up children?
Did you just say Wikipedia? Because I think you're thinking about indoor right now.
Oh, wait,
which is
no.
not correct.
No, it's like WikiLeaks. My bad.
He said Wikipedia. That's the Star Wars.
I did say
Yeah,
Wikipedia.
yeah. I
Word
Yeah.
out.
You just said Wikipedia talking about deaths in Iraq.
I did say
He meant
that.
Death
Word
Star.
up, my people. Word up.
And that's as far as my understanding of Star Wars
Hey,
goes.
Raylo, right?
I don't even know who Raylo is. I'm
No,
completely lost.
the people in the know what's up. I'm all about that shit.
People in the know now?
Yeah, they know that shit.
Alright, cool.
Live
If
long
you
and
don't
prosper.
know, now you know.
Nigga,
No.
I can say that. Oh, I shouldn't say that. Sorry, people.
Boom.
Joke So Appropriate
J.J.
podcast.
Abrams.
Please don't say inappropriate things here.
Yeah, like the F bomb 37 times in a row.
That's me. Sorry.
Yeah, you gotta chill out, man.
I know, dude. I got busted the other
You were
day.
the
It's okay, I'm pretty
freaking
bad.
antagonist in your last story, and then now you're freaking like just fucking.
I'm just good at being the bad guy, man. That's what I do. I'm good. Like when I was a kid and we would play, I would always play as the bad guy. I'm just really good at pretending to be the fucking bad guy.
You don't have to pretend.
Wow, that's not very nice, sir. Wow.
Yeah.
Just be the bad guy.
You didn't eat for her.
So you hear that, casting directors? We need John Lewis in villain roles all over the place.
Bad man.
Austin Powers, the reboot,
Yeah.
fucking Dr. Evil. That's what I'm seeing.
Birth of a Nation.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, John Lewis, what would be your villain name?
You're wild.
Depends on the kind of movie I'm in. If it's a gangster movie, it's gonna be Big J. If it is like a sci-fi movie, I'm thinking Johnny Neutronio or something like that. You know what I mean? Just like some futuristic sounding. If it's like kind of a low key movie where it's like maybe like a drama, you know, like a Manchester by the
dramama?
Sea. A what?
A dramama?
Well, that's a drama that's meant for mothers, so yes. Like a Manchester by the Sea, let's say, I'd probably just be John Lewis, just normal old me, you know. But then occasionally I stab him in the back, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What about a
Damn, dude.
western?
Western, I think John Lewis is a pretty Western fucking name. Really, dude. I just said the F-bomb. I don't even need to say the F-bomb when I say the F-bomb. There's no reason.
I do that too.
No, but it's really
like
bad.
Filler.
I feel pretty
What?
violated about it.
Do I want to hear it?
The levels on the podcast? Does Kendall want to come over and listen to the levels on the podcast?
No,
I'm saying the
to
F
the
word all
Oh,
the time.
To-
me coming over and listening to that
Oh.
word.
I
Yeah.
want to hear this. You know what I'm saying?
It's
He was here. He heard it.
sometimes Taylor will be like, you gotta stop using effing as an
Yeah, I do that too. I have been doing that shit. You're the first person that told me that, Daniel.
Actually, I was talking about my brother.
I know, but I didn't realize it applied to me too at the time.
If anybody
I was like,
knows
oh
me,
shit.
they know I got a twin brother. And that's hilarious.
Shout out, Dave.
It's like Dave, my little genetic troll.
Yep.
You guys need to have a fuck jar. Just a big jar that says fuck jar on it. And every time somebody says it, you gotta put something in.
Yeah.
That's a good
You
one.
should start it off with 50 cents or whatever.
That'd be beautiful. I really, like, literally, I was doing stand-up last night at, you were there too, obviously, at fucking PM.
yeah.
Are you
And Feldman, I
funny,
was
Michelle?
talking to
You
him
just
afterwards.
did it again.
Oh my
Sorry.
god. And then
Fucking
Feldman,
jumping.
yes, I literally just did it.
You know what I mean,
Oh my
man?
god.
Fucking. I was telling you about that story where my brother, like, that's what he does. He goes, so, fucking.
Yeah.
Could you pass me, that pin? You know, like, is at work or something.
Yeah.
He's like, fucking, can you wait 5 minutes, please?
Holy shit, dude. Yeah, man, it's bad. It's not good. Like, and the thing Feldman told me is, like, you don't need it. Like, your material's not particularly, like, mean anymore, you know? I think I started doing really mean jokes, and I was like, okay, this works. I'll keep doing that. And then the crutch stayed when my material got a lot softer, so I haven't, like, gotten rid of it yet. So
I see.
but I don't need to do it. Like, I don't need to just be a sailor all the time. I don't need to be a potty mouth every second.
Now you need to take away that toilet paper.
Yeah, man, I need to stop. I need to.
Dude, it's getting deep in a different way.
Yeah, man. It's
That
true.
it's the easier route's just the effins. You don't have to think of as many words.
No, you really don't.
You know? Or you have to like pause and that silence.
Yeah. Well, I mean, people don't like silence. Like, people are
Yeah.
afraid of dead air. You know what I mean?
Drake said something along the lines of like jamming Metallica while I meditate. No silence. So
The idea
you're not
being that
alone.
he just constantly has something going. See, I'm that way too. I always like having some sort of sound on, you know? But like, when you get away from it for a little, like we went out to this salt flat out in the middle of nowhere, which is just literally like you drive like an hour and a half south of here and you just get out of a car in like this like big empty lake that has just like salt all over the ground and there's like no noise. Like there's not a bird, there's like just wind and nothing else, right? And when you have that, it's like weird because it's like your brain just like, a part of your brain that like hears things all the time just shuts off for a second. It's like, it's just 100% quiet. Like nothing else going on, you know? It's a weird fucking feeling, just like having noise around you all the time and then just turning it off and just being like tranquil, you know?
yeah, because I bet people don't hear it. Or you don't notice until you step
It's
out.
like a
It's
white
the
noise.
contrast.
It's just
Yeah, like the car's humming right now. That we're
Yeah.
probably hearing some of the vibrations, but
Yeah, you can hear it. Like,
government's listening to us.
well, of course, the government never sleeps.
hey, what's up,
Uncle Sam.
Condoleezza Rice? She's still part of the government.
Is she still alive? That's old school.
Yes.
She might be.
She's gotta be.
That's right.
I feel like she was a thing in 2003. Like, I think that's the last time I heard anything about Condoleezza Rice.
I didn't know who to give a shout out to
No, you gotta like call out
in the
to your
current
people.
administration.
Rice,
John
I just
McCain.
wait. Somebody spelled Condoleezza Rice.
Oh. CON.
DSSCENDING RICE.
I think it's with Z's.
Oh, I just spelled condescending wrong.
It's Condoleezza. It's like the Congo, you know?
She's still
So
alive.
C.
She just tweeted 10 days ago.
What'd you tweet?
I love you.
Order corn.
Hashtag American Creed PBS.
American Greed? PBS?
Creed.
Creed.
As in arms wide open.
What are you talking about?
Creed.
Old lady.
Whoa, Condoleezza Rice is in the Creed.
What? No, she's not.
How do you know that?
No,
Yeah.
we don't know what she's talking about because she's an old ass lady, and we don't know what the hell like she's trying to say because she doesn't know how to use
I'm
the
only a
tweeters.
year older than you.
We're talking about Condoleezza
okay.
Rice.
Okay, so she
You're
said
really
what
confused.
again?
She
Hashtag
said
American Creed.
PBS.
Okay.
Hashtag.
Let's think for a minute.
We could know.
I'm trying to decipher this shit, Condoleezza.
I'm
It's a show or
assuming
something.
If you're listening to this, which let's face it, you are, like just send out a tweet real quick and just say, here's a cleanup.
she
Hashtag
she
jokes so
quoted
funny.
a tweet. There's a link
Hashtag jokes so fun.
that IAVA. I don't know what that is, but it's about a critical reminder that we not forget the men and women overseas. Oh, it's talking about a movie.
Oh, okay. So there's some movie she's promoting. I wonder if she gets. Do politicians get paid to plug shit like products and stuff?
Oh hell
Like
yeah! It's
celebrities
called
do?
like war, oil,
oil.
pills.
Not to support things, but like to just like wear shit around. Just like,
No, yeah.
hi, my name's John McCain. I love wearing Levi's.
Oh,
like,
for sure.
Do you think they get paid for that? Like product placement on themselves?
No.
Like a Kardashian?
Somebody pays for the clothes.
Namely this taxpayer.
Yeah, it's our taxes.
No, it's like somebody's paying his, paying that dude,
Them fat cats in Washington.
Yeah.
Jokes get us paid, please.
Well, I'm gonna change the subject.
Okay.
So, I did not know. I feel stupid. I did not know how many different things went to South by Southwest. Like nutritionists, musicians, artists. There's lectures and clothing people, and I just didn't realize there's a chick giving a lecture on hormones.
That's crazy.
I didn't know
What
it was
was the
everything.
lecture? What would the lecture be about?
Well,
at South by Southwest.
she has PCOS,
Okay.
which stands for polycystic ovarian syndrome. A lot of women
I've heard
have
that
it.
before.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
It's when you have cysts on your ovaries and it sucks. But she talks about like what you can do to normalize your hormones so your symptoms aren't as bad.
So South by, they're doing like innovative things. So it's anyone that's innovating whatever thing they're in, you can go there and like talk about it. Is that the thing?
But was it always that way? Because wasn't it like 10 years ago just like a music thing?
Yeah, that's how I always thought of it, like music and film.
Comedy.
Was comedy a thing there?
Yeah, it is.
Startups.
It is now. I emailed them.
Did you really?
Yep.
Oh shit, what'd they say?
Cinema clip. They weren't feeling it.
They weren't?
Yeah, no.
What the fuck?
I know. They must have not gotten
Who did
enough
you
rest
email?
the night before. No, I'm just playing.
Where's your email?
I don't know.
Fuck.
Yeah, John's
It's like
got connections.
SXSW
At gmail.com? That's probably your problem. You probably sent it to Gmail. You sent it to Yahoo. You're more likely to get it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I sent an email the other day to Sarah Palin, and I told her that I just thought it was great that she'd joined Gmail, and that now we could chat with each other.
But he
And-
used the F word like 4 times, so it really turned her off.
Yeah, but then at the bottom I apologized and I said, I'm sorry, I just use it as a crutch. I need someone in my life who can help me not use it. Please help me, please. And then I closed it. I'm thinking about pulling the trigger on this pickaxe lady. And then I closed the email. And she never replied, which to me proves that she's a cold, heartless person. SarahPalin@gmail.com.
Fucking.
Yeah.
Whoa, are you making fun of me right now? Are you making fun of me in my time of need?
Fucking grilled cheese.
I'm being
Yeah.
vulnerable here, and you're making fun of that.
No, it's like
With your shitty grilled cheese.
you're just like talking
nachos.
to a colleague,
That
and
sounds
you're just
delicious.
like, yeah, I'll fucking email the client tomorrow. No.
No, not feeling it.
Okay,
Sorry.
guys. I tried.
It's okay.
So,
Yeah, I got lost there for a second.
South
okay.
by Southwest.
South by Southwest.
Yeah.
South by.
Do you guys know of anything interesting happening there?
I know of something interesting about South by Southwest, which is that John Seaborn was here, and he did this thing called South by South Lawn, which was something that happened obviously during the Obama administration, because let's face it, Trump's not that fucking cool.
Yeah.
And he had a bunch of people show up to the White House, and they did like a South by South Lawn, is what they called it.
Oh yeah.
Which one part of me, initially I was like, oh, that's cool. And then another part of me, I was like, what a shitty fucking, like, trender, like, just, like, bandwagon hopping on. You know what I mean? Like, I get that he was the meme president, but, like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, Obama for like
yeah,
having
just, like,
the
jumping
stuff
on
and
it,
stuff.
you know?
Yeah,
Why?
he blew him up. I mean,
It's not like he could do that not as president.
Well, I mean, he could still do it. He wouldn't do it at the White House, but he would go to... Well, he went to South by last year. Y'all remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was at South by.
didn't know that.
Yeah, straight up.
So was he like a mean president that jumped on the bandwagon?
Well, part of me thinks it's cool, and part of me thinks it's cringy because it's like I don't know. Like I kind of want. We haven't had this since Bush. But I kind of want a president that's like more like aloof. Like he kind of like hangs above the thing. You know what I mean? Like you look at like Xi Jinping, for instance, in China. Albeit he's a dictator, right? But like he's like above all of it. Like he's not gonna just like go on TV and like dress up in a funny suit and dance around. You know what I mean? Like that's not some shit he would do. On the other hand, if Obama thought he was going to be more popular, he 100% would have done that. Trump literally ran for president, went on SNL, and just danced around and looked silly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that age of like professional presidents is like over. You know what I mean? Like we're probably never going to have that. We're going to have like meme presidents for the rest of our lives.
We're gonna have memes for the rest of our lives.
There was memes about George Bush too. I just feel like I need to.
Well, but
Yeah.
he wasn't like thinking of memes to send out and thinking how they would affect his approval rating. You know what I
he
mean?
was killing people in Iraq. That's what he was doing. And he was praying to the Lord Jesus Christ. you know?
Damn it! How did we get back here?
I'm just saying, that's what he was doing.
Clayton's So Serious, the podcast.
Hell yeah, dude.
Help us, please.
I remember the Bush years.
Do you really?
Yeah. I was in high school during that time. It was like... Everybody,
What was it like, Grandpappy?
It was like... You know,
Just
people
getting
were
all
just
of the
deciding
pictures.
that, like, guitars
All
were
of the fucking
okay
pictures.
in church. You know? They're like, oh, okay, we'll have a band. And the band's kind of good.
Mm-hmm.
And now you go to church and they're like... It's like seeing a fucking, like... You know... Like the Mumford & Sons or something. You're just like, holy shit, this is amazing.
That is very true. When did church turn into Mumford & Sons Fest, man?
It's fucking gnarly.
It's crazy. Like, church upped its fucking game, dude.
Dude,
I-
it's like...
Bizarre.
Yeah, no, I wrote a joke in church that was about the fact that I didn't have to go to Vegas again. Like, holy shit. Like, why is there 3 screens, a crane, 2 drummers? Why do you need that many drums for any song? Like, but I got rid of it because I felt guilty.
Why?
Because I was in church. I didn't want to, like, go there and exploit the church for...
Why not?
I don't know. It just felt wrong. And
Isn't that the point? Like,
you know
you're
what?
supposed to, like, find the funny things and everything, right? Like, that's your fucking gift, man.
in everything. Like,
Yeah, you're gonna get to the holy gates, and Jesus gonna be like, bro, that shit you dropped about church, fucking funny shit, dude. That's what he's gonna say.
yeah.
No,
guys
he's just gonna
could
be
do
like
that.
into nothingness. It's just gonna be nothing.
At the beginning of Dogma, they say, Jesus, don't worry, Jesus has a sense of humor. Go ahead, Daniela.
Oh no, I was just making sure I was keeping count of the F-bombs.
Oh, so you got one?
When was the last one?
Me?
That was when I decided to start counting, so.
But Jesus technically said that.
But Jesus.
It's true, it's just a character.
Right.
No, you still
And it wasn't even real Jesus, it was just character
it was
Jesus.
John Lewis. It was
I don't know
John
what
Lewis Jesus.
Jesus would probably say something in Aramaic. I don't
John
remember what the
Lewis.
fuck. It wouldn't have been the same. You're calling
Probably
John
not.
Lamus?
I think he signs.
Was he really? That's
Does
badass.
Jesus know sign language?
Dude, that would be dope. If we got to heaven and I was like, Jesus, and he was like doing like that number, you know?
But it's like majestic.
And then you were like confused, and then somebody comes and grabs your shoulder. He's like, "Here, let me introduce you to this ASL handbook."
Cool.
John
And
Lewis,
you got to
Deaf
study.
Jesus.
your impression of ASL was so loud.
Good. I'm really glad to hear that. I needed it to be loud. You weren't listening to the levels, were you? I just have to hope that this went through. Did you hear? Can you hear this?
Yeah, but
Beautiful.
make it more like rhythmic. You know what I mean? No, it's like you're speaking. That's like somebody's on like coke and signing.
Yeah.
I think all of those things
That's how
meant
you
something.
do it.
Or it also kind of sounded like just the sound of a porno.
That part definitely did. Go.
Holding hand.
Come on, Candy.
Oh
It's
god,
motion.
no, please stop.
That's what I think of. Oh, get off my lap.
I have nobody to blame for this but myself.
Yeah, you did start this, lady.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. So South by. We were talking about South by. Oh my god. Dude, I did want to talk about some funny shit. We were watching the Oscars. You were watching the Oscars at a friend's house, right?
Yeah,
And
careful.
yeah, I'll tell as much of this as you want to tell. Like
Well, I don't know what was funny about it.
like you've seen X, but have you seen Y?
Oh no.
Go there. Let's just say this. Okay, so
I know. I'll tell it.
okay.
So we went and watched The Post, and I freaking love Meryl Streep and Tom Hanks. So I was, I was loving it. Well, I went to my friend's Oscar party, and I kept talking about how much I loved it, and this girl chewed me out for loving it because she said that it was stupid compared to Spotlight, and as long as Spotlight existed, nobody was ever going to talk about The Post.
Now, did she say all that? Because I thought it was just like the attitude was just like.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Well, she did say it came out at the same time as Spotlight, and Spotlight was so much better. That was verbatim what she said.
I don't even know what Spotlight is.
Spotlight came out like a year before The Post.
The Post
Like
is
2
like
years.
a great movie.
The Post is fantastic.
I thought
Did
it's
you watch
great.
The Post? Kendi?
I didn't see either one. Those are-
Spotlight. Spotlight's about the Catholic Church and the pedophiles that were in it, and then like them busting that there are a bunch of pedophiles in the Catholic Church. Spotlight is about the Watergate scandal and about
The Post.
No, the Post.
the Post. Yeah, my bad. Got confused. The Post is about the Watergate scandal, and
Which
then-
makes this
Busting
debate even trickier. You mix them up.
yeah, that is true. I'm sorry.
So does that mean that they're kind of on the same level?
Well, but
Well, they're both about journalism.
they have similar plot lines, right? But I feel like they're two very different movies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're not really the same thing. You know, like they're two completely different things. You know, they got different actors that the characters that drive the movies are different. You know.
One of them has Meryl Streep in it.
Yeah, I mean, there's differences. There's differences. I do feel like you leave The Post feeling kind of hopeful. You leave Spotlight kind of like, what the fuck just happened? You know what I mean? Like, it really kind of fucks your head up because you're like, holy shit. All this shit was going on and literally, you know what I mean? It makes you think too, like how much shit is going on that we literally, like it gives conspiracy theorists like a lot of like credibility because you're like, fuck, there's all this shit that was going on for years, We had no clue. And then, like, it comes out like this, you know?
Oh,
Yeah.
but it's even worse. It's like way worse.
Here
The
comes...
conspiracy theories?
No, it's like the shit that's going on. Holy shit. It's like I did something to my throat, so
That makes you sound even more into the conspiracy
I'm
theories.
just saying
For sure.
is that there's pedophile shit going on out there, and there is definitely some like human sacrifice shit.
And there's definitely, if you check out there's gay frogs in the water. No, you gotta check yourself too, because they'll turn you gay. Those frogs will try and lure you in that pond. Come over here, boy, ribbit, ribbit.
I'm just telling you, man.
Did you watch Keepers? That's what it's called, right? John Lewis? On Netflix.
Keepers?
Keepers.
Oh, yeah, about the nuns?
Yeah, the nun that got murdered.
Yeah, holy
Go watch
shit.
it. If you like true crime stuff, go watch it.
Yeah, that's Daniela's shit is true crime. She's all over fucking true crime. What are the top 3 true crime podcasts? Just, I don't want to spend the whole thing talking about it, but top 3, go.
No, this is good.
I hate these questions.
Okay, shout out a few of podcasts that you enjoy that are true crime related. And explain why.
Well, right now I'm listening to Atlanta Monster. And it's pretty interesting. I like it. But it's just the last one I've listened to. Oh, geez. I just don't do well with these questions.
What about Crime Town? Did you enjoy that?
It's okay.
Yeah? I kind of like that more because Crime Town's like old, like 1970s, like mob style stuff. You know what I mean?
Well, Atlanta Monster's also that era. But it's about...
It's not about gangsters though. That's
No.
about like pedophile and like serial killer shit.
Yeah, it's a serial killer. I like Mindhunters. That's not a podcast, but it's a show.
Can we Netflix at all?
I don't think we got.
A little bit?
Yes.
I don't think a whole lot happened in the first season of Mindhunter. I feel like it was a lot of build up, and then like
Yeah, which by the way, if you haven't gone and seen Mindhunters, you need to go see Mindhunters. That shit's like, it's a really good fucking
good
show.
show.
It is.
I
It's a good
just
show,
really
for sure.
enjoyed it.
Yeah, I liked it a lot too. I thought the content was super interesting. The one thing I didn't like is they spent too much time on bullshit, like relationships in there. Like, the relationship that the dude has with the psychologist makes no sense. Like, it doesn't, like, it does not further the plot at all. And the really interesting and compelling things about the show are thinking about the mind of someone who is a serial killer. Like, that's what's interesting.
But she serves a purpose because, like, at the beginning, it shows how his interaction with people change based on how much time he's spending with the serial killer.
he's like becoming more like a sociopath.
Yeah.
The more he like
He's
learns
trying to
about them.
understand them, yeah. And he spends so much time in, like, that part of his brain that it really does change him.
It's interesting. Yeah, I hadn't thought about it that way. I did feel like though it took away from like the real compelling thing, which was the interviews that he was having with the serial killers, you know?
Yeah.
Like that's the shit that really counted, you know, like that's what we want to know about is like where is somebody in their head to where they fucking do shit like this, you know?
But I think that like the deeper story is like how he's becoming like a serial killer. Like
Yeah.
the story is about like learning about serial killers.
Oh shit, you think he's gonna wind up being a serial killer?
Well, he's going to like he's starting to act more like one. you
Okay.
know?
So he's
Yeah.
exhibiting more sociopathic like tendencies and stuff, and you think he's
Yeah,
gonna
he's
just
like-
like snap?
I think it's something like that's going to happen. I did learn today, though, that the guy who's the main suspect on this Atlanta Monster podcast I'm listening to is going to be the main subject of the next season of Mindhunter.
That's pretty fucking cool right there.
Yeah, so he'll be like the Ed Kemper version of season 2.
Dude, the craziest scene, like, I haven't felt this way since, like, watching The Sopranos.
Don't give any spoilers.
No, I'm not going to give any spoilers, but,
Okay.
like, the scene where Ed Kemper is, like, knocked out on a bed, and you just see his big ass feet just like poking out, and you see like the specter of like this much shorter, you know what I mean, like little investigator dude in the background is the scariest scene ever, maybe, because you're just looking at this dude like, holy shit, that dude's got big fucking feet, you know what I mean? And it's just like, and he's knocked out and still looks intimidating as fuck, you know?
Yeah, that's how I feel every time I come to bed.
Yeah, but mine are like, they're like skinny. Like he's got like King Kong feet or some shit. You know what I mean? Shit's scary, man. He's got them Ed Kemper toes. You know what I mean?
Or the Kate Middleton fingers.
What is that? What's a Kate Middleton finger?
I saw that today.
Yeah.
What is that? I don't know what
Her
that shit
fingers
is.
are all the same size.
What?
No, just the middle 3.
Did she get them sawed off?
No, they're just she has like perfect hands.
How many people have that?
What?
I don't know.
That shit's fucked,
But
man.
everybody's freaking out about it.
That's fucking weird. Fingers So Straight, the podcast.
Oh my god.
It's like, do I have deformed hands?
Yeah, like, so, okay, so, like, do you have normal ass hands? If, like,
See, John Lewis's are almost all the same size.
shit, maybe I'm a serial killer.
Weirdo.
Oh.
What about you? Mine are more like
This is gonna sound weird, but she has, like, a pinky that's longer than all of her fingers. Is that strange?
What?
No,
Yeah, her pinky's long as fuck.
She has a normal look. She has
Also,
like,
is it
It's just
strange
the
to have
nail.
6 joints in a pinky?
No, it's just the nails.
Oh, my bad.
joints? What are you talking about?
Well,
My pinky.
She can, like, bend, like, her nail, too. It's kind of weird.
He thought that my nail was part of my finger.
My bad,
Because
dude.
it's
I'm
longer
sorry.
than the rest of my fingers.
Dude, it feels so good when she scratches your back, though. Oh, my God. And that pinky digs in there.
Oh, that's a good guess.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes if his ears are really waxy, I just put my pinky in there.
I come over and I say, bartender! She sticks her finger, pulls it out. It's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Cleans that shit out.
I don't have that kind of relationship.
That's too bad, man. I feel bad for you.
Mine's more in a different way.
Well,
Like, what's
yeah,
your way?
Daniel, I would never clean out your ears. That's weird.
Yeah, that would be strange.
My way is that my spouse is very particular about how things are cleaned, even how I clean myself.
Wow.
Yeah.
So long.
Wait.
She wouldn't. She
just
probably
has, like-
physically doesn't have a long enough pinky. But
Sure.
if she did,
There's not a joint
She
in it.
has
she
like
would
an
be down
opinion
the pinky
on
out
the
the earwax from your earlobes. Your
Like,
holes.
she's just like, this is how you should wash your hands. This
Okay.
is how you should wipe your butt.
She has, what? How should you wipe your butt? I want to know.
Well, with water
Okay, so a bidet.
in your hand.
That seems like the worst of both worlds.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it seems like you should be using a bidet and just like get a right there, you know what I mean? And just like wipe that shit real quick, run out. But I don't, if you're getting it, wait, do you have a poop towel? Like,
And then you
I
just
don't have a poop towel.
okay, that's good.
Wait, so do you guys not use toilet paper?
I use toilet paper.
That's good.
I'm not a barbarian.
Wow, that's not a very nice thing to say. Those
I'm
people are
just-
just poor, dude. Alright?
They're not poor. It's a cultural thing. They choose to do it that way.
Because they can't afford fucking toilet paper.
No. Because that's how they do it.
Yeah, Joke So Privileged, the podcast.
Yeah.
Daniel's a whitey Mino, please.
John. Oh, sorry. What were you?
It's nothing? Please go ahead, please.
John Lewis Bush.
Yeah.
Junior.
I forgot my joke.
John Lewis Bush.
Oh, yeah.
Bush
So
Junior.
what you're saying is that in only 2 years of marriage, you and Saba have you poop with the door open.
Yeah, definitely.
That's so crazy, and it's for totally different reasons.
But it's not like
It's out of a clinical curiosity.
it's not my choice.
Yeah,
You know.
Hmm.
It's just like
that's just how it is.
yeah.
That's interesting.
I do it the way I've always done it.
Right.
Yeah.
She just wants me to do it her way.
Oh wait, so this is an ongoing struggle.
Yeah.
Oh
This is like-
shit! Has this been a problem since day one?
This is a relationship thing.
Whoa!
Like I was talking about, like eating, kind of
Yeah.
thing. Right. This is where you take off your shoes,
Mm-hmm.
and this is where you put on your slippers.
Gotcha. Okay. So it's the OCDs of it that like are very meticulous.
It's like,
Okay.
All right, you should, it's not too particular, but this is what you spray on the floor, and this is what you spray on the countertops.
Okay, but I get that. Okay, that's not too bad. Everybody's got a line. Like, there's certain things that aren't OCD. Like, you can't be like, my husband's so OCD. He takes a shower at least once a day. Like, that's not OCD. You know.
Right.
At a certain point, it's just normal. You know.
Yeah, there's a level of normal to it, but there's also like.
There's also like wanting to control how your husband shits. Like that's also, or cleans after he shits.
Well, if you think you're doing things the right way, then you're just trying to help, right?
I guess.
That's where she's coming from. She's just like, you are filthy American. You need to do it.
Got it. Well, she's not wrong about the first part. Yeah, man. I don't know. It's different. Like the
Post
way.
it on Reddit.
I was checking my famous Instagram page.
Oh.
Is
Wow, we have two people on the phones right now.
You can't.
Wow, phone's so compelling. The podcast.
No,
You're
she
never
just
coming
reminded
back.
me.
Thank you.
She just reminded me.
I mean, I feel like
Reminded you to check your Instagram.
this episode's
Oh,
definitely gonna have poop in the title somewhere, right?
Yeah,
Jokes are poopy.
I'm thinking Condoleezza Rice loves scat talk.
I thought you and
Oh,
John
God.
sitting it first.
That'd be great. I don't think we've never been to First. The other day we were talking
Yes,
about.
we have. That's your
When?
great grandmother's favorite place to eat.
We've never been together.
Yes, we have.
I've never been to First with you.
Yes, you have.
Girl, I've never been to. We literally were
That
the other
one
day.
over behind Target, we'd go there with your
Girl, that's the only one in
mama
town.
all the time. There's two. Yeah, he
Where's the
knows.
second one?
On 60th and Slide.
Oh shit, you're right.
I live right by it. I'm not just a big furs head. I mean, I am.
Call it Fur's Head.
That's what my shirt says. I am a big
Cool.
furs head.
I like that. I like that you support the furs.
Dude, my grandma loves it.
That's awesome, dude.
I think as far as stereotypes go, old people loving furs is one of the strongest,
Sure.
Yeah.
like
Oh, yeah.
proven or reinforced stereotypes.
That is
Do
not
you-
a store that has that's not a restaurant that has a strong millennial following for sure. Like that's something that's going to die
Well,
out.
that's
with
what I
age.
was
we're
wondering.
getting
Oh, okay. Like you want to go another 5 minutes or
Yeah, I think we're in the plugging stage.
okay? Let's plug shit.
Oh, okay.
23rd, World of Beer, 9:00. Come out. I'm doing a 10-minute set. I need to film this shit and get a good quality film so I have something to send to comedy festivals. Please show up to that. Follow me. All of my social media is on my website, johnlewisisfunny.com. And check out my buddy. I'm on KLLL every Friday at around 5. So check me out then. And yeah. What about you? Kendall?
I got nothing, y'all. Work. Laugh Hub City, same stuff. Oh no, I won't be going Wednesday or. Oh, I'll be Wednesday night at the Lantern. Go Texas Tech basketball.
Are you doing that J&B thing?
What's Jam?
Yeah, JMB's gonna have another open mic. So if you're more of like that kind of crowd,
Oh, that one. That one's dope.
dude, the
That's
JMB
this
open mic
Friday?
was fucking badass. No, that's gonna be probably
April 20th.
April 20th. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So show up to that though. That's gonna be really really cool. Daniela, anything to plug?
Plug this super awesome funny comedian.
Cool.
What about your restaurant?
His website is. What is your website?
I just plugged it, but thank you. John Lewis so funny.
John Lewis.
No. Damn it. JohnLewisIsFunny.com.
JohnLewisIsfunny.com.
Thank you. So sweet.
Amen.
And if you're in the Lubbock area, hit up comalmeals.com. Is that correct? You're like our
That's
blue apron.
racist.
Come on, meals. They're delicious.
Come one, come all.